All right, we're listening to Alice in Chains once again. This is our second endeavor into the band. All right, I listened to Jar of Flies, their EP. All right, about half the length of this. Changed my fucking life. It changed my perspective. All right, I understand that that EP is a lot tamer, and I do know that this is going to be a lot more like brash and intense. So I'm ready for whatever. I'm ready for whatever comes my way. All right, we're going to vibe out tonight. Have a good time, analyze this, listen, give our honest thoughts and opinions. Track 1, jump scare, be ready. Oh shit. That is the deal. All right, if you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. If you want to check out any more grunge, let me know. Ow. Yo, if my ears were the song. Oh. Ah, you know what I'm saying? It's like if my ears reacted to that sound. You know, that's what it would make. Ah, you know, lyrics about loneliness, lyrics about death. You know, metaphorically, being a pile of bones. Not good. Not good. I think the thing that intrigued me the most about that song was the two back-to-back guitar solos. You know, one was kind of like a dark, like Black Sabbath kind of shit, and the other one was like much lighter. Like that one threw me off. I don't know. I've never experienced a solo like that in a song. But yeah, 2.5 minutes straight killer, right? Let's keep going. Imagine being a fucking beaver hearing that, bro. Wow. The way he was like wording that, it's like almost like this person was like supposed to save him in a way, but they didn't, so he ended up like floating down the river and dying, I guess. The main central riff was just laced with something. I don't know what it was, but I love that shit. All right. And I was worried that I wouldn't like, the harsher sound, because I did love a lot of their cool tones on Jar of Flies. But this I'm loving so far. I'm just worried about like that going on for 6 minutes, which is the next song. I wonder if I'll like get tired of it or something. We'll see though. Oh, this is already crazy. disgusting. That shit was gross, bro. Straight vile. It's like a fart you can't get enough of. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's not really good, man. The way he idolizes this girl and talks about death at the same time, it's almost like as if he's, using, her pronouns on like for God. She's on that kind of pedestal for him, and obviously there's a lot of distance between them. He's questioning whether or not she's acknowledging him in some sort of way, if she can forgive him a little bit. And that's interesting that it actually did rain the day that he died. That's kind of nuts. But it was in Seattle, and if I'm not mistaken myself, it rains a lot in Seattle. So far, man, this is just as good as Jar of Flies, and it's a lot longer. So it's probably gonna surpass it, to be honest. Next track, Down in a Hole. Oh my god, this guitar mix is nuts. Personal favorite. I feel like that blended some aspects of this current record and Jar of Flies very well. I think for the Jar of Flies part, it's got to be the way the acoustic guitar was in the mix. All right, it did kind of remind me of that record a little bit for that reason. So I loved it for that. The second it started, I knew it was plucking my heartstrings. That was amazing. I think she did a great job writing that song. It's kind of like that feeling of you're stuck down, you tried getting out, and now you kind of got to make that place that you're in, that pit, your home now. You kind of got to decorate it with your sorrow. That's awful, but it's an incredibly beautiful track. I love that one. I got to listen to the live version as well, because I'm sure that one is also equally crazy. But yeah, let's keep going. We got a string of longer songs. Yay? Saying yay? What the hell am I? 1,000 hours of blind, lucky then I'd be in one day to see sick man. I can feel the will, but I can't. Alright, I'm in, okay. God, bro. What the hell am I living from inside? What the fuck? I can see the end is getting near. I would hate to walk in that valley. Instrumentally, the most experimental and ambitious thing they went for yet, because all over that track, every like minute or so, you're kind of changing up the tempo every time it goes into the chorus. All right, I do like it a lot, but I did have to get like readjusted a lot. So it's not my favorite off the bat. I think it's definitely gonna be a grower, most likely. It's not my favorite out of the first five. Probably my least favorite, but I still like that song a great amount. Basically describing death again, death and illness and shit like that. Kind of wearing it like a badge, low key. Kind of wearing it like a badge, like you're proud of it or some shit. Walk through the valley of rape and despair. That would suck. That would suck. That's a shitty valley to go through. You know what I mean? I got a shirt with this album on it, and I'm wearing it right now. That's fire. That's fire. I bet you're ready to be walked up on and say, hey, name 3 songs. Rooster. Who doesn't love a good rooster? That guitar in the back is evil. I haven't heard much rock radio as a kid, to be honest, so I doubt that I know it. He's not playing. He's not playing about that rooster. I could see why also, if it's overplayed, you might get sick of it, because a lot of the song is just the chorus. But that's not a critique on my end. That's a justification for anyone that thinks it's overplayed at the time. But anyways, I love that song. Thank you for telling me the meaning, because I was about to say some funny shit about a rooster. A super meaningful song about his dad in war overcoming the enemy opposition. And it seems like they didn't get his ass, although like they came to snuff him out. It seemed like that didn't happen. And yeah, that kind of like that wah wah guitar too. I'll always love hearing that from this band. Next track is Junkhead. Love this drug addict anthem. Crazy sad song when you think about the way he went out though. my god, I love that solo so much. A kind of song that doesn't blow me away on first listen when you take it like face value, but the song becomes, I think the substance of the song for me deepens so much more after obviously learning about the way that he died, in an overdose. It's so clear to see how destructive he was able to be because, being in a successful band, having all this money, he's surrounded by, drugs all the time and the culture and everything that he does. It's impossible for him to get away from. It's kind of like who he is, you know. It sucks because when you're in that cycle, when you have all that money, it's almost like it's harder for you to get over it, even though you have all the capabilities. Song wise, it doesn't blow me away like the other ones, but shit, I mean, that's crazy. Title track, oh, title track, that's fucking sad, bro. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Wow. You have the talent to make me feel like dirt. Obviously, I dig at this person throughout the most of the song, how they make him feel like shit, and he wants to kind of regret himself, maybe just to make this person feel the way that he feels. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. I've tried to hide myself from what is wrong with me, but it's not working. It's not fucking working. I can't believe he tried to go to rehab 14 separate occasions. That's crazy. I can't believe he went to rehab 14 times. That's nuts. That is nuts. I feel so bad for the dude. Next track, Gold Smack. That track was okay, to be honest. I wasn't too crazy about the anxious, wobbly sounding kind of vocals throughout most of that. But yeah, what in God's name have you done? Is this person who he's been going at, maybe the same person that he went at on Dirt, is just absolutely an awful human being, and they will be punished by God. God will smack the shit out of them. That will happen. I can't believe that shit about him dying and motherfuckers not finding him until 2 weeks later. Especially with all the shit that he was going through, you think someone would be like, hey, like, I know he's addicted. Let me check up on my boy. But no, 2 weeks go by? That's weird. Well, this next Untitled song, I'm going to listen to all the way through just because it's like 43 seconds, and I'm going to let it go into Hate to Feel. Oh my God.
Gotta rest, ache and pain in my chest. Lucky me, now I'm sad. Hate to see you, hate to be what the hell? Gotta rest, ache and pain in my chest. Lucky me, now I'm set. Little bug for a pet. I can feel it. Hate to see it. Hate to feel it. I can see it.
Oh my God, that ending is crazy. I love the meaning of that song. He's kind of running from the truth of him having similarities towards his father, even though he said that he would never be like him. Now he sees the truth. He looked in the mirror, as he stated, and he can feel it all. He doesn't want to feel anything. He doesn't want to feel that shit. All right, it's kind of like putting off the truth, you know what I mean, of who he really is and who he's growing into be. It's a really depressing song. Yeah, hate to feel. You hate to feel. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of that chorus for a split second, and then I think I got it. I think I got it. Oh, this is dirty.
From his face, candles red, I have a pair.
field of pain is where I graze. Serenity is far away. Kind of like you're just running through an endless field. You're like a farmer, you're like a fox or some shit, and you're like running through an endless field of misery, and your destination is so far from where you're currently at in your mind. Yeah, the way he just talks about the decline of his mental health in that song is legit fucking ridiculous. I love the rhythm of that song the most out of probably any song off of this record. This is crazy. We're gonna find out. Last track is Wood. Wood. It's always interesting hearing an album, and the outro is one of the best songs off of it. That's such a rare occurrence, but I uh, I love it for that. I love it for that. Wow. I think the reason why I think a lot of people would like that song is because he's kind of coming at us with like his Jar of Flies tone mixed in with like the instrumental of like this album, and on such a crazy high note, because we started off the record so crazy with the first four songs all being bangers: Them Bones, Damn That River, Rain When I Die, Down in a Hole. All right, and we kind of strayed away a little bit from peak, but we got back to peak towards the end. Such a crazy record. The guitars on this from front to back are absolutely fucking killer. Absolutely fucking killer. Down in a Hole is my favorite, number one. All right, next one might be Damn That River, maybe. Rain When I Die, love Rain When I Die. Angry Chair. Something about Angry Chair, bro, is just so infectious to me. I don't know why. I think it's like the rhythm behind that song that made that shit so fucking special. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to like and subscribe. I appreciate you for being here. All right. I think I gotta say I enjoy this one slightly more than Jar of Flies. All right, but Jar of Flies was just like a little bit more consistent because I think that was 7 for 7. But there's probably 7 songs on here that I might be find better on that record. I don't know. But yeah.